Crit hitting that 10K mark, so it sounds like EG looking to take this first game from our panelists, but can Quincy crew turn it around?
And would you say like friends slash rivals in that regard, that they're always competing against each other?
I think it's a nice competitive sort of rivalry.
Yeah.
As
Artur might get tossed back. Actually, just a straight toss up in the air with the combo, trying to do as much magic damage as possible to Arteezy. It could be enough. That Ring of Tarrasque is just enough to keep Arteezy alive. Both the regen and the base health, and it's going to be SVG who dies instead. Crit shows up just in time to claim that healthy bounty.
100% that's going to happen.
That is definitely, that conversation is going to go almost exactly that way. Sometime in the next
I can guarantee you guys hold that thought as
roll in. It's going to be able to land. SVG is going to be kicked back into the Cauda Blast. Roya gets a little bit more damage over the top. Comes away just before the Ether Remnant can tag him, and still SVG will fall. Traded out for Fly though.
And you know, he's also like a gatekeeper. If you displease him, like, you're never getting on any teams ever again. They're gonna make a really nice rotation towards mid. And Bulba's trying not to get his Doom off.
He's trying to get up the Doom off the Avalanche, though. Stun. Just preventing him from casting. Now it's too late. They're going to still try and kill SVG, but Bulba has wandered a little bit too far. Now it's going to be the turnaround. SVG does end up getting caught in that Illuminate that came out from Fly
to get the Doom off. Plus he had the DD rune.
And that was your highest net worth hero as well. Once again, trying to execute the combination. Will the Blinding Light be able to break it? Oh, the Avalanche stun. It is so annoying. The Doom actually going off onto CC and Tini. He's going to be dying here. They try and go for the deny. He actually stood next to Biver, pleading with him to deny me already, but he couldn't get off the attack. And SVG is going to be the last remnants of that team fight. Evil Geniuses strike back just as hard and twice as swift in the mid lane after a lost team fight. They come right back 3-0. Percentage didn't do as much for them, but now means a lot. As you can see, Biver is going to make his introduction to the team fight. Got silenced. Great play by Crit. Reading that before the toss could go off, but Bulba's still going to be pulled back in. They do manage to get off that Cuddle Ultimate, though. The Will-O-Wisp is going to be able to control 2, and the Coil onto 3. That is going to be all 3 of them easily falling as Quinn and UR will back off, seeing that the fight is already over.
He has a hood, right? Yeah, he's going pipe. He definitely has a hood, and he just pops the active. He's like, I'm not going to die. Really nice Cuddle by Fly, who's honestly been like the hidden MVP so far in this game. Like, Fly's had a very nice game so far.
Couple of blinding lights, pop some coils. They do manage to get the Aegis there. Immediately, the mid tower is already gone, so they got a different objective out of it. Now will they win the fight afterwards? Well, it looks like as standard, he's already lost his life in the team fight. Can everyone else get out? Looks like not going to be the case for MSS, and now Quinn's going to be caught. Well, there is going to be a chase from the Earth Spirit. He does manage to get another round of coil. The toss over. Roya on top of him. Does manage to get the kill. Biver may have just tossed him to his death. As Quinn, I'm not sure if he, I think he might have survived.
Got that dosh, you know they do, so
yeah.
It's a smart strategy. They're going to run into Quinn here. He's going to jump away.
He's going to be fine.
They all need to get out, though.
SVG. SVG is certainly going to be caught, right? He always is. Crit's going to stay on top of him. The rest of Chaos sticking around. They do have an Ether Rim. That grabbed the puck. Maybe they can kill him all. They're going to get off the sail. Now the coil on top of all of them with the Will-O-Wisp. Bomb. Can't go anywhere. And Terrorblade, he's just going to lay into him.
Oh, yikes.
What a disaster. Biver. Okay, he's good.
Gone.
That's a TP away.
UR might actually be okay,
Doppelganger. Getting nice. He faked out the Yules, but they immediately knew afterwards that's not the real one that they caught.
I actually think it's harder to be a good Phantom Lancer player against pros.
It's primarily on being ahead of the enemy and always having a kill combination. Once that Yules Ether Remnant into, you know, whatever else you have, no longer kills somebody, then you feel very lackluster as a hero, as I'm sure SVG has felt all game long, because he has just been food.
Yeah. The first like 5 coils of the game went on Quinn. They just kept smoke kinking him, and then they kept dooming him, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna make sure your game is ruined. They've done a good job of that, and Arteezy is gonna pop, just go high ground. Darkseer Wall is gonna get popped. He's gonna reposition himself, and the rest of his team is just gonna wait behind.
Now, they did get a Terrorblade reflection, or image here, off the wall of Replica. That is going to be really important in a team fight. That is going doing a lot of damage, especially if they can keep RTZ kited here. The illusion does a little bit of damage here. It was a nice toss back, but again, no follow-up disables after Ignorant. Then now they're going to be Willows catching 3 with the silence on it, 2 as well. A blast right through the middle of it, and the supporting crew of MSS and SVG have to watch in despair as UR tries to fight through all of these heroes. Now he does manage to do so, but RTZ's found the real one. UR sidesteps that roll in from Crit. Crit actually goes into the fountain, but it doesn't stop RTZ from getting a triple kill. Now the Ultra MSS, are you going to give it to him? Are you going to be nice?
No, don't do it.
Been getting worked.
Yeah, they're just
almost
call
the entire game.
Yeah,
Blitz.
It's 4 melee heroes against Coddle plus Puck. It's not going to be a fun game.
Game number 2, Evil Geniuses versus Quincy Crew.
Free Storm game. Free Storm game. He just looks at you.
Dude, the amount of times it... Oh, okay. That's just a kill on Biver.
Yeah. Nicely timed stomp.
Yeah, but it's not even doing bad in top.
Well enough to be able to get out of that Inkswell stun. Roya, this would be a massive kill.
Dead.
Quinn was actually dead, and now he's going to be able to get the kill onto Roya as well. He got level 6 before Roya, and he kills him too.
Seems very balanced.
As if that hero needed any more regen after that Ring of Tarask he picked up. Now he's got some mana regen to go with it too. Thanks to the raindrop he's currently rocking. Quinn.
What do you know? He's found Witch Doctor. All right, so that's going to be a Yasha completed on TV. You do have to deal with this hero at some point.
Yeah, that is that's what happens when you try and stun the Storm Spirit. Quinn's like, what the hell are you doing, Fly? They are going to be able to get the X into Torrent combination. Quinn wasn't able to dodge that.
Biver.
But Biver with the sick telekinesis. Okay.
No one's surviving right now. Like, Witch Doctor, the problem is, like, Fly keeps going to do things by himself or near-ish people, and that is currently getting him killed every single time.
He needs to be responding to someone else. Once again, Biver using that boat to help protect himself this time around. There's too much damage coming out from EG, and they're going to be able to find a secondary kill.
The tier 1,
missed Aether Remnant. Roya goes the opposite direction as expected. Still managed to get the pounce, though. That's going to hold him in place long enough to be able to get that kill. Meanwhile, though, Quinn dying gives up the mega kill streak. Very important there. Soulbind's going to be able to control the hero, slowing him down a little bit. He's going to have the Inkswell. Gonna try and stun them both, but RTZ separates himself, so it's only the stun onto Bulba. Bulba gonna be chased down by Quinn, who bought back for this, by the way. So he really wants the kill on the Evil Genius. Coach turned off laner, does manage to get it. You are, shackled up here, but there's still MSS to be able to follow up. Ether Remnant the wrong direction once again, but Quinn expending most of his mana here to try and chase down RTZ, but way too much mana regen for him to be able to come in. MSS, does he have the Resonate? He will be able to get away, no problem.
Surprised that he chose that target of all targets.
Yeah.
He was always going to be able to dissimulate that. Oh, and now SVG is gonna
run away with things. Well, turn back around as Quinn's gonna try and help you out, and he has no illusions now, and not a whole lot of team to be able to help him out. But Bulba's to be able to show up the Sunder going down as well. Quinn, he's gonna fall. He didn't expect that kind of turnaround. They do have the Soulbind, telekinesis on top of Soul and Torrent coming out. MSS gonna try and pursue here with the help of the Ink Stroke coming out. They do manage to get the stun and finish off RTZ. Now Bulba, he's gonna be left behind, cleaned up by Yawar, and he turns on to Roya here. Roya and Crit managed to combo up to bring down SVG, but this Flark has stolen so much agility. They will manage to get Aether Remnant to stop that TP away. Roya falls as well. That is a double kill for Yawar.
They're not tipping him when they outplay him.
Yeah. They're tipping him when they go to the risky all-in play right in front of a tier 2. SVG, he's going to be found here. Not a big deal.
And the buyback
can certainly buy back, especially with a buyback here, and that's why Bulba, he sounds a retreat. But pops that Stampede, pops the Roar, and they're going to try and jump away. RTZ's not going to let Bulba die in vain here. He's going to pop the Metamorphosis, turn and fight. A Shackle Shot, actually latching onto the Storm Spirit. A big kill, but he's on the high ground, and RTZ's shots just kept on missing. He's going to turn his damage on an MSS, whoever extends himself, but here comes the possibility of the Soulbind with double sides. He's going to be able to get to 12 pullback. That finishes off RTZ as well. The win rate, now they're going to get on top of poor old Fly, who at this point, it's just the cherry on top of a delicious meal that Quincy crew eat right up. Nom nom nom. Eat them all down. Four down, straight into the Roshan pit. 19 Bloodstone charges too.
And it's not just the Storm at this point. Yawar is online.
I mean, you judge this on can he 1v5 because UR was having a bad game. That's no longer the case. Quinn, he's going to be controlled up here, but not long enough, especially with a sick-ass soulbind onto the back lines. That's going to be able to catch the Centaur and Roya. That's going to be able to get 3 kills for them as Quinn is surely going to be able to chase him down. He's still got plenty to mana work with, and he's not going to let his old friend and rival get away that easy. 10k net worth lead now for Quincy Crew for Void Spirit. Like, most melee heroes do not like that item, but since good old Void Spirit jumps through people and hits them all,
lower all of theirs.
Then they all get the magic resistance done. And
he did not get the tree.
Look at that, RT.
They're gonna stampede for this.
He actually blocks the Aether Remnant with his illusion. That allows Crit to be able to close the distance and get the kill on a Viper. But now it's just set up into an extension that may not be good for them. They're all going to be able to claim the boat buff here, and Quinn is going to be forced away, but he still has plenty of mana to work with. He's going to be jumping back on a Crit, finishes him off. The Aether Remnant, now the Soulbind lock onto 2. They have the silence onto that Centaur, but oh no, Quinn actually gets a little bit too close. He still has the Aegis to work with, though, and that's why he's playing so ballsy right in the face of evil geniuses. He says, maybe you can take me down once. Can you take me down 2 times? Especially with the BKB? I don't think so. Let's go mano with Arteezy. Turns around, thunders up UR. Doesn't get that much HP to work with. Quinn can still go boxing with him. Static Remnant jumping back and forth. He's now running low on mana, but he has just enough to finish off Arteezy and Roya before he goes down. That's the score between Evil Geniuses and Quincy Crew, finally getting the matchup that some of us expected, which is that these, again, top 2 teams of the group. There should be a real competition for EG to contend with here, and Quincy Crew certainly showing it as once again they attack Evil Geniuses right outside their base. They're going to be able to lead off on a kill into Bulba, followed up on Crit. Not even the win run could save him from UR here. Now UR's going to be hot in the X, but the Soulbind, the turnaround. Look at that telekinesis, the Soulbind combination. They stun each other as they come crashing down to Earth, and down the Earth they go into their graves. 5 wiped on EG, and follow that with a GG. They're out of this game too. We're going to a game 3.
They could potentially just tri-lane you is my issue.
Oh my, the Medusa OD.
Wow.
The lanes
Quincy
for
Crew.
Chaos.
Damn it.
Quincy Crew, you got me on it now. Their ideal is Timbersaw versus Void Spirit.
Hold that thought as
He
is nice. He's
Ultra
fine.
Omega dead.
Thought he was actually dead there.
But yeah, isn't this already just a losing matchup?
Oh,
Try again. Roll onto Medusa. Crit. Not gonna be able to see. He will be able to see on top of him. UR is gonna fall here.
they might even get one more for the.
Yeah. That Orb of Venom, one of the few heroes that really takes some value out of that fresh Orb of Venom, is putting it to good use here. Flying, trying to get that extra kill on SVG. May have overextended.
He's gonna hit.
Crit nails the back line. He
And he's gonna get the suicide.
right past Biver, straight into SVG. Suicides into the tower. Well, it does mean he still had a TP available, so he can go up to that top lane where he's kind of supposed to be now. Quinn is going to be rolled on once again. Roya just needs 1 or 2 more hits, but again, Biver intercepting here with the Avalanche, and Crit chasing that kill, but it is but a dream for him. Dream he won't be able to obtain. Quinn walks away, full heals up, and stays in lane. In fact, may even get some vengeance. All those times that Roya has gone into him. Quinn tries to knock him out, but he actually gets a little bit too low, and Fly finishes him off. The Avalanche does manage to kill Roya here. Arteezy is still top net worth, despite that foolish death in the trees. Roya defending himself against a toss combination here, and that imprisonment straight into the Aether Remnant with the hammer, whacking them both down. Quinn and Biver fall in the mid lane. Talk about a hero that's been roaming around the map. Arteezy certainly turning into Mr. Worldwide here until he falls behind his own mid-tier 1 tower.
They might get Bulba
Quincy
here
Crew
too.
run it back one more time. Game 1, Game 2, and now Game 3. A heavy focus on mid-rotations and trying to get enough kills to open up this objective here. They pounced on Arteezy, now hitting a 3-man avalanche, but they can't stray too far here. MSS getting a little bit low, is going to be Reaper Scythe brought to his knees and has his head sliced off by that Scythe. The killing spree given up to Bulba. Now with the imprisonment, catching Biver as well. Nope, he's too fast. Tiny was actually going to be fine. Crit tried to roll out there, but Quinn punishes swiftly with a boundless strike. SVG will still tick out And Arteezy, he knows that Quinn has wanted to be able to jump down here. Does manage to hit him with the Ether Remnant, pulling him down from the trees. But Arteezy, he must have some realization that Quinn is fighting for a reason. He's got some backup, but it's in the form of SVG here. Quinn does manage to get his Jingu stacks up, healing a little bit, but not a ton. He's still in danger of being boosted down, especially as Bulba now enters into the fight. Winter's Curse does manage to snatch up Crit. Is he going to die to his last couple of shots? He does. Quinn pounced away before the Reaper Scythe could cut him down once again. He has a Boundless Strike coming up. He's going to use it to great success to be able to burst out Bulba and hit Roya, who may not be able to get away. In fact, he doesn't. Avalanche is going to be able to cancel that TP. Arteezy, he will try again to be able to TP out. He will be successful, but Fly, that be the 4th kill, no doubt. Biver has Avalanche again. So just purely as a stat item, ignoring the active, just purely as a stat item, it is very efficient.
Yes, the active is actually the part that you don't really think about, but the active even is very cheap.
Yeah, for sure. It's only 25 mana. Biver not going to be saved by that Cold Embrace, and now SVG may just pay for the sins of trying to save another. Hops up and down the cliff, but is going to be caught. Bulba thinking about the Reaper Scythe, but now he's out of range. He's still, though, Crit's on the other side, and surely SVG's not going to get away from this and roll forward. Doesn't actually grab him. Finally, Bulba says, damn it all, I'm getting this double kill, and now I'm going to have to turn around to save Arteezy here as he gets pounced on by Quincy crew. MSS doing a good amount of damage with those remnants. Quinn's going to be able to get up to the high ground and pop his ultimate, and immediately Evil Genius say, nope, not going to fight inside Wukong's command. Even if we have the numbers advantage here, we're not going to do it, at least not right away. Bulba tempts fate here, gets a little low,
did they walk in
by the Oracle, and now they've been baited in by Bulba. Is this going to be his master plan? Quinn dodging a lot of damage there, turns around, Quinn stacks, he actually gets some life steal, they turn around, finish off the Necrophos. Easy, he's not going to be able to make it away, or is he? The toss forward,
why did they walk in?
Damage. Why did they walk back in? Why did Bulba say it was going to be A-okay and tempted fate like that just to get their fingers cut off as they snatch for the cookie jar?
When I get confused, it's because I don't know what the end result of what you're hoping for is. Not to flame Bulba, of course, but you're gonna walk into that Monkey King ult, you're gonna die.
Oh, nice Ether Remnant does snatch up. I think the hero he wanted to go for, the plate mail activated, a lot of damage thrown in. Biver drops a little bit low, but so too does Arteezy. They're still going to try and chase this command. The Chakram pullback, that's going to be enough to be able to get the kill. And oh no, Roya just jumped in, threw down the sand. He's a cliff, but it actually didn't do enough to kill anybody. Quinn even surviving here, and Yorar just challenges anybody to go toe-to-toe with him. He is the biggest man on the field right now. A triple kill as they push forward once again, 4-for-0 against EG, and Quincy crew will take an objective on top of that. How are these odds still in the favor of EG after all?
Yeah, get them while they're hot right now, because EG are just taking bad fight after bad fight.
But is it a good idea? They need to be able to grab this Aegis to really make that Divine Rapier secure. And Arteezy, he's already jumped in and threatened the Wukong's command, goes out, trying to make it safer. Arteezy does not have any charges left to be able to jump back in. UR will manage to secure that Aegis, and Crit even saved by the false or skyrocket upwards. They do get the pick off on the fly. They're going to be forced to use a glyph here, but I don't believe that Quincy crew is going to back down. They've got a fresh creep wave coming in. Got Cold Embrace for some heals. Crit's gonna roll it. Kicks back the Medusa. That's a good start, but look at Biver. He tosses the OD all the way back into the back line. A nice home run hit for him. Now surrounded by the Wukong's command. Roya needs to be able to force down to get out, but it doesn't even reach the outer limits. He's still stuck inside and will fall with no buyback there. Fly not get to him in time to be able to save him with the false promise. This is Quincy crew taking one lane of barracks, and
they're just gonna go for throne.
Screw tier 2s. Let's just go for the throne here. Win a fight last time when we pushed high ground. Let's just keep doing it again. Let's just keep ending this game, keep forcing evil geniuses to try and fight us, and eventually they're going to make a mistake, like perhaps Arteezy just did. Nope, he managed to get away.
It's really low.
The chain of stuns is not quite good enough.
EG can't afford to just give up 2 sets.
They're going to pull Yuar back in. Yuar is dangerously low on mana right now. He still has the secondary life, but once again, Biver tossing Roya back into the waiting open arms of MSX and Quinn, who has a twofer, bring him down. Once again, no buyback, and now Winter's Curse to be able to lock in. Arteezy, controlled by the Boundless Strike.
Everyone.
Triple kill for Yuar. Make it a 4th. They've lost the Aegis, but at this point, Evil Genius is down with 4. Wow. No buybacks. You know what's going to happen. They see the writing on the wall, and that writing is Quincy crew have brought down Evil Geniuses 2-1.
They actually just got outplayed, straight up.